Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Boost! Peekaboo, I see you because I'm a rock star now. I'm a rock star. Hey little thing, let me light your candle. See, I'm the Black Crows. Rock on, gold. I'm Stevie Nicks. I have a tambourine and all. I'm Stevie Nicks. I'm a rock star. I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2021. The album, my rock star album. The karaoke cover edition. Dad. And I love a little bit of good karaoke too, you know. AF. Rock on. Just a small town girl. Living in a lonely world. I feel like I am on a stage and there are 30,000 people out there and I am Journey. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Boost! You know what? If I could make my dreams come true, me and Gabby Hanna would do a rock and roll duet album together. I don't know how well it would sell. But anyway, how are you guys doing today? Happy Friday. I think that I'm going to make 2 drama videos today because I have 2 different topics that I want to talk about, but they are so adversely different that I'm like, they don't really fit into the same video, and sometimes I do that, and I was like, you know what, I think I'm just going to make 2 different videos today. But I have to tell you what is funny is, I sat down to make this video, and I plugged in, here you can see, here, hold on a second. You know we don't edit over here, okay? So anyway, I plugged in my cord, here it's plugged into the extension cord. I plugged in my cord, and now it's unplugged, see? And I turned on the light, and I was like, oh, that's right, your ring light doesn't work. So, time to buy a new ring light, I think. My husband said I could use his, but I was like, you know what, I'm just going to use the natural light, because the other day, when I made my drama video and I didn't have a ring light, everybody was like, I can't tell the difference between when you have a ring light and when you don't. And then I was like, have I been using a ring light just for a tripod all this time? Does the light not matter whatsoever? So anyway, how are you guys doing today? I'm going to get into this video. Yeah, we're going to talk about Gabby Hanna. Yeah, we're going to talk about Gabby Hanna today. I think it needs to be discussed. She has a song that came out. She did a cover of Alanis Morissette's You Ought to Know, which is probably in my, I would say, top, let's be fair, top 20 to 50 of my least favorite songs of life. I really cannot stand this song. I'm not a huge, I have to be honest with you, there's a few Alanis Morissette songs I like, but I'm not a huge Alanis Morissette fan anyway. I'm not one of your fans! But anyway, I'm not a huge Alanis Morissette fan anyway. Would I feel different if Gabby Hanna had covered a different song? Probably. I probably would. But this is one of her favorite songs, and she said that Alanis Morissette has been one of her favorites for a long time. So we're going to talk about her releasing a song, and is this what has been going on for the last 2 months with Gabby Hanna on social media? Was it all just for Cal Supreme? Could it be all just because she's releasing a song? Could it be for all of that? I don't necessarily know that I believe that. So we're going to get into that in just a second. I think that's the easy answer, is that everything that happened is just to release a song. But I honestly, after seeing the video, after seeing Gabby Hanna in her apartment in the same outfit that she went to go film her video, and that the video, I don't know how much it cost, I'm not going to speculate, but it's her and a band out in the middle of the desert somewhere. It's like, she's put more effort into other music videos. So do I believe that all of this hype was for this one song coming out? No, I don't necessarily believe that. I think it's a lot of other stuff that's going on. But anyway, before I do, I want to say that I appreciate all the support that I have gotten on my channel, Peter Does Stuff. I'm having so much fun over there, and I just do silly videos of showing you guys my front porch and showing you our back patio and all that kind of stuff. And yesterday and today, I have teamed up with Gleaners Food Bank of Indianapolis for an initiative they are doing to bring awareness to food instability in the state of Indiana. And it's a really important cause, and I really, really believe in it. So please, even if you don't watch any other video on that channel, please go watch my video from yesterday and my video from today. It's really just an important video for me that I did, and I was really happy that I got to participate in the challenge, which is called the No One Runs on Empty Challenge. So anyway, and it's an attempt to see what it's like to eat on less than $10.50 a day. So please go watch the video over on my Peter Does Stuff channel. It would mean a lot to me. All right, let's get into today's video. Oh, I was going to say this in my video the other day. I'm like losing my voice. I talk too much. That's the problem. I talk too much and then I lose my voice. I was going to talk about this in my video, or I was going to say this in my video the other day, and when I watched it back, I was like, oh, I forgot to mention that. I said, I like to get to know you guys better. So what I'm going to ask, and I'm going to start asking you guys in the comment sections to drop personal information. You're going to have to get personal, raw, and vulnerable over here. Just personal information so I can get to know you guys a little bit better. And so what I was going to ask is if you want to like drop a flag from what country you live in and maybe the city or territory or state or wherever you live in, or if you just want to put, you know, like Indianapolis, Indiana, United States of America underneath there so I can see where all the people that are watching my videos are from. I thought that would be really, really cool to kind of get a better idea of where you guys are at. And, you know, it's always like, it's cool for me when people comment and they're like, I'm a Hoosier too. So a Hoosier is what we call people that live in Indiana, and like the Indiana University Hoosiers. So anyway, it's really cool to me when people are like, I live in Indiana too, you know, or I live here and I live there, and I can put it in perspective, you know, that, they live 20 minutes from me or a half an hour or right down the street, you know? So anyway, it's funny because I like never bump into anybody that comes up to me and says, I watch your videos. Like it very, very rarely happens, like maybe every 2 to 3 months. So when people say that they're from right around the corner, they'll say, I went to the Starbucks that you go to or whatever. It's really cool. So please, in the comment section below, let me know where you're from. It's also just equally as cool when I get messages from people and they're like, I live in the Ukraine, or, you know, like I got a comment on my message the other day from somebody that said, I mean, I was just like, this is so crazy to me that I'm getting people from Denmark, you know, and all over the world that are watching my videos. Like, it is really, really cool. And when I started doing YouTube videos, it's not anything that I expected. So I just want to say thank you for watching my videos. I really, really appreciate it, and it means a lot to me. All right, let's get into the Gabbie Hanna situation. So I saw that Gabbie Hanna had posted, let me just get right into her Twitter. Gabbie Hanna had posted on Twitter, I believe this was last night. Hold on a second. She's posted, of course, you know, 50 tweets about her song coming out. So she posted, come on, where is it out? Enjoy this video of me rehearsing You Ought to Know, out Friday and pre-save now, okay? And I can't show it to you because it's her singing the song, and she is standing in this kind of t-shirt, black t-shirt, halter top, white pants, and black boots, which is exactly the outfit that she has on in the music video. She then tweeted out the song by Gabbie Hanna and said, this song is life-changing, by the way. She put that up 17 hours ago. Then 16 hours ago, she put Out Now, You Ought to Know, and it's again her standing in the bathroom. And she's like dancing to the music of it and whatever. And then she said 14 hours ago, I can't wait for you to see the video for You Ought to Know. But she said You Ought to Knew. I can't believe how long I've been hiding myself. It's so insane to see the me on screen that I've seen in the bathroom mirror my whole life. I'm dead ass crying. And then she retweeted it and she said, I can't believe a typo ruined this moment for me. I hate my effing life. Go listen to You Ought to Know. And then an hour ago, she put It's on its way with a screenshot of the video. And then her pinned tweet is from an hour ago. You Ought to Know video is out now. I went and I watched the video. It's okay. I don't really, you know, this is the thing. If you're critical and you say you don't like it, you know, I think that music is based on somebody's perspective, right? I don't know, like, I'm trying to think if it was somebody that I really, really liked. Like, okay, like if it was Stevie Nicks covering Alanis Morissette's You Ought to Know, I would say I love Stevie Nicks, but I don't like the song, right? I don't like this song. It's not one of my favorite songs. That being said, I will say it's interesting to me, and I've watched her other music videos, some of the other music videos, and I mean, Gabbie Hanna's put together well-conceived ideas for music videos before, and I think they're interesting. I don't know what is so different about her in this video. Like, this is what's confusing to me, right? Is that she's literally standing out in the desert. And I will tell you what I thought was interesting from an artistic point of view is that there are many parts of this video where her head is cut off and you only see the microphone down here. I don't know if it was intentional. The video is not that artistic. I mean, it's literally Gabby Hanna and a band sitting out in the middle of the desert, and she's just kicking sand and dirt around and singing You Ought to Know. It sounds exactly like Alanis Morissette. I mean, it's a good karaoke version. That's what it is. And I will tell you that if you go underneath the YouTube video that she posted, hold on a second, let me get to it. If you go underneath her YouTube video, she has posted underneath here, I finally get to share the first taste of my rock music with the world. My cover of You Ought to Know is out now. If you've been around for a while, you know that Alanis Morissette is one of my favorite artists, and that this song has been my go-to, it says been me go-to, another typo, Gabby, my go-to karaoke for life. The fact that I was able to reimagine it in my own voice and style is so magical to me. This is the artist I was always meant to be. It makes me emotional to see the person I've always seen. Well, what's interesting to me is this Gabby is no different than the Gabby that I have witnessed since I was introduced to Gabby Hanna several years ago. There's nothing really different about it. The other thing is that if you laid down the track to Alanis Morissette singing this song, and you laid down the track of Gabby Hanna singing this song, and I think I'm being really fair by this, it's literally a karaoke version of it. I don't feel like it's stylistically reimagined. You know, I'm trying to think of a song that you hear it. It's like, okay, you know when you listen to like Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and then there's the, what do you call it? There's the Judy Garland version of it, right? From The Wizard of Oz. But then if you go in and you listen to, I cannot remember his name, but he was the Hawaiian singer and he's passed away. Israel something. Kominyaka, I think is his name, or something like that. Anyway, fantastic, fantastic version of Somewhere Over the Rainbow. You know, that is when you listen to a song and it's so stylistically different, okay? For example, Dolly Parton, I Will Always Love You, right? Whitney Houston stylistically changed that to make it her own, and it was a completely different version. You know, there are people that love both. I love both versions, Dolly Parton's and Whitney Houston's. I think they're both fantastic in their own right. But for Gabby Hanna to say that stylistically, she's like reimagined this whole thing, and I don't know, it's like, and this is where I was kind of joking at the beginning, but just because I have a tambourine, you know, doesn't make me a Christian band, okay? It also doesn't make me a rock star. It also doesn't make me Stevie Nicks. And this is where I think that I would never tell anybody not to chase their dreams. I think that they should always pursue their dreams, right? But at the same time, I think it's like you have to be a little bit realistic. Gabby Hanna, on the heels of how all this drama started, she was not willing to listen to anybody tell her about her poetry. Now, I will tell you, because I went in here last night and I saw that Angelica Oles, the fellow drama channel, hold on a second. Let me get to this tweet. She had retweeted this. Where is it that she said this? Because I thought this was funny. Okay. I have all these Gabby Hanna tweets saved. I don't know why I saved all these Gabby Hanna tweets. But anyway, Angelica Oles, she retweeted Gabby Hanna rehearsing to this, and she said, "This is so surprising and unexpected. I could have never guessed that a song was being released." And she just puts like the flat smiley face. "This has never been done before. Definitely not by you, many times." And what she's insinuating is that Gabby Hanna stirs up a bunch of drama for a long time, and then she releases a song. And it is the pattern that Gabby Hanna has shown in the past. Period. You can't dispute that. That's exactly what Gabby Hanna has done in the past. And so it makes you question, is she doing it again? But what's interesting about this is that when I saw that Angelica Oles had tweeted out, I was reminded of a tweet that Gabby Hanna had put out months ago, and I feel like it was in response to Angelica Oles saying something again like, "Do you have a song being released?" And Gabby Hanna said something about a song and so much more than a song or something. I went back in my receipts. Whitney, whatever you want, anything you want. I'm Whitney Houston, damn it. I do it natural. I have finally imagined the Whitney Houston that was inside me all along. 'Cause I'm every woman. I don't even think I'm that bad of a singer, though, you know. But I'm not foolish enough to think that I could put out a version of Whitney Houston and people would want to buy it or anything, you know. Maybe. Let me know if you want that in the comment section below. But anyway, so I went in there to go try to find this receipt, this screenshot. Every once in a while, I get so bored of having these screenshots up in my phone that I go in there and I just delete them all. And then I just leave the pictures. I get rid of all the pictures of Nikita and Manny and Jeffree Star and all, Jaclyn Hill, Manny MUA, all the drama opera people. I get rid of all the receipts and I start from fresh with just pictures of my dog and my husband. And my dogs and my husband, you know. But I know I have that receipt in there somewhere because what she was saying was, I've got so much more coming out. Well, now, do you remember that she supposedly has this series? Now, I don't know if she's going to release this series and then she's going to have all of this come out as well. I don't know when this series is coming out. This big series that she says here, someone's on 4/25, Gabby Hanna put out docu-series coming soon. Then somebody tweeted or something. She said, but don't worry, I cover that in episode 5. Oh, this was the best one. This is my favorite. So she put in quotations, she probably has a song coming out. And she said, yeah, B, I'm an artist. What you got coming out? A hit T video? My favorite to that was that somebody responded and said, probably a hit T video. And I will tell you what's interesting about this in response to all the drama videos that will probably be made today. Am I the only one? I don't think so. About Gabby Hanna having this song come out is that I actually went over to her song to see how well it was doing. And currently it has 3,000 likes on it and 539,000 dislikes. Not good. Not good. There's a lot of people over here that are, let's go to the newest first, that are not liking it. People are in here and they're giving her critiques. Of course, she's not going to say it. Somebody said, your music would do so much better if you let it do the talking. This is so amazing. Your voice is so fitting in the genre too. Please do better with your actions because your voice is absolutely killer. Don't keep letting drama shadow your talents. So someone said, like her or not, you got to admit she absolutely killed this cover. Her voice sounds so much like Alanis and it was so damn good. It sounded exactly like Alanis Morissette. I don't know, and no offense to Alanis Morissette, that I'm somebody that thinks that Alanis Morissette has the best voice in the entire world. That's just my perspective. You know, I love Bob Dylan. People are like, Bob Dylan can't go live in a concert to save his life anymore because his voice is so bad. I don't care. I still love Bob Dylan. It doesn't really matter, you know, if you think somebody's got the greatest voice. I do think that she sounds exactly like Alanis Morissette in the cover. That's the thing, right? Like, if I heard this song, I wouldn't think, wow, what a fantastically styled song that Gabby did to Alanis Morissette. And when you want to talk about being such an artist and whatever, it's about being original, it's about being authentic, it's about doing something that's completely different. I mean, there's 1,000 covers of songs out there. That's just my personal critique, okay? I'm just saying. If you were going to go listen to this song and you could only spend your $1.29 on iTunes on the original or Gabby Hanna, they sound so much identical that for me, I probably would buy the original because it was on Alanis Morissette. But that's just me. You go spend your $1.29 wherever you want to spend it. Let's hear what some other people had to say. Okay, so all that drama and attacking people was for this extended TikTok is what somebody said. People are giving her compliments. It's back and forth. Holy SHI Toot, this is good. This is now my favorite cover of this song. Oh my, well, how many covers of this song do you need, I guess? It goes on and on and on. There's some positive comments and there's some negative comments. Somebody said sounds demonic. So anyway, you know, I just think it's interesting when you go back and you look at all of this drama that she was pulling for the last 2 months, right? All of the coming for people on the Twitter, all of the, if you knew this and if you knew that, and all of the speculations about this, all of the feeding out a series. I mean, she said she was putting out a 12-part series. She then came out on TikTok and said she wished she had never said she was going to put out a 12-part series, but she did. And you said that it was edited. And I have a screenshot here where you say something to the effect of that the last episode is, oh, here's where the person said, at least the T video is going to be a hit. That was from Vanessa. Thank you, Vanessa, for that. Somebody also said actual artists don't need to throw temper tantrums on the internet to drum up buzz for their work. They let it speak for themselves. Someone said, I promise you no one has ever cared whether or not you had a song coming out. So I don't know about that. But anyway, there was a part in here where she said something about, I have the screenshot saved, and where is it now? I've got a vintage clothing store I want to go to. And here, I got all these kinds of different receipts in here. Oh, I was reading some of her poems as well. So anyway, but if you, because I am going to still read her poetry book since I said I was going to do that. But when you go in here and you hear her talking about, you know, changed her title, dude, I changed my Twitter bio to enjoy the show, I'm fine, LOL. She said over and over and over again she was fine. Here it is on 4/21. Filming part 11 today. I think this might be the final video, although she said it was a 12-part series. I don't think she had any clue what she was doing. I think she was just as she was going along. Where is the series? What's the series? Or was this all just to drive up attention for the song? This is the thing that's interesting to me. If she was going to do it to drive up attention for the song, first of all, the video, I think, if you had made it, right, pull in pieces of drama or internet, or had you sitting there typing on Twitter or whatever, like, people would have been like, I mean, if you're going to go in, girl, go in. That's how I feel about it, right? Like, if you were going to do this song like You Ought to Know, and you wanted to stylize, like, what it meant to you, what that song meant to you, instead of just standing out in a desert, show a music video of what those lyrics really mean to you, you know, and why they speak to you. This is your chance to do a cover of one song, and you stand out in a desert with a microphone, and you lip sync over the words, because the words are obviously done in a studio, so she's not really singing live out in the studio, or out in the desert. It's just, you know, whatever, which is fine. That's great. A lot of musicians do stuff like that. We know that, right? Most musicians do that for music videos. I mean, Janet Jackson, yo, Janet, I'm about to get this. You want this, but do you really think that you can get this? At first you dissed us, now you want to kiss this. See, Gabby? Tell them, girls. Too late, you missed this. But anyway, a little MC Light for you. You know, like, I mean, all artists do that. I get it, right? But for me, and I've seen some of her music videos, and some of them I think are okay. Some of them I think are better than others. And what I don't understand is, you just filmed this music video. It's obvious, because you have the same outfits on, rehearsing it to go filming it, okay? You've gone through all this drama on the internet. You finally release a song. Why would you not incorporate everything you've been going through? Why wouldn't you incorporate showing you laying in bed, reading your poetry book, crying, okay? Or writing poetry, or filming a TikTok. Incorporate all of that. Go through a cathartic process of incorporating all of that into the music video. And I'm telling you right now, had she done that, the video would be popping off. People would be like, I mean, she could have had lookalikes for every person that she came for on Twitter. And if she really doesn't care, and she's so over it, and she thinks that she's right about all of it anyway, can you imagine the attention that would have gotten had she had lookalikes for the people that she got into arguments with on this? But no, now she's going to say, but I'm a rock star, I'm an artist. That's what rock stars do. That's what musicians do, is they cathartically work through their stuff. That's what she said she's done with her poetry, right? So I don't know. Do I think that all of it was just for this song to be released? No. Because if she's as smart as she claims to be, and she knows how to go viral, because first of all, I went through and I read every tweet that she's put out for like the last 3 months last night. Woo! Let me tell you about a journey, okay? I mean, from one day to the next, it flipped. It was like all over the place. But when you go back and you read it, I mean, there were points that she really was trending on Twitter for all of this stuff that she was putting out there. That would have been when you should have released a music video. If you're such a genius, like she said, like the one thing I know how to do is go viral. If you're so smart about going viral, that would have been when you would have released a music video. Especially like, have you been learning the words all this time? I mean, this is one of your favorite Alanis Morissette songs. So you know this song all along, right? She could have filmed it at any point. If it had been me, I'd have been like, girl, this is where as bad as Gabby Hanna wants to be Trisha Paytas, she will, and you can say what you want to say about Trisha Paytas. Trisha Paytas knows what Trisha Paytas is doing, okay? But this is where Gabby Hanna will never be Trisha Paytas, okay? Because in that moment, Trisha Paytas would have gone and filmed that video that day and put it out, right? And I think there's a lot of YouTubers that know how to do that. You know, you got a catchphrase that comes out, you throw it up on merch. I'm not smart with stuff like that, you know? But Gabby Hanna, if she knows how to go viral, why wouldn't you do that? Oh, because you stand behind the guys that I'm a rock star and I take my music very, very seriously or whatever. Then if that's who you are, okay, then stop with the drama and go with the music. Then you don't have any need to ever stir up this kind of drama whatsoever. whatsoever. Oh, it's not drama, it's defending myself. It's not defending myself, it's educating other people. It's not educating other people, it's sharing my journey. It's not sharing my journey, it's my music. It's whatever fits you. Girl, to be quite frank with you, you're no better than half of these YouTube or internet trolls that are out there, that when it's about one thing and then you get the answer, you go to the next. When it's about this thing, you go to the next. When it's about this thing, you go to the next. You keep on spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning in a story until people are like, oh my Lord, I can't anymore. Woo! Fine, believe what you want to believe. I don't care, you know? That's, I think, really at the end of the day, what it is about for Gabbie Hanna. I think she lives in this world where she really believes that she is this rock star extraordinaire. If, this is the thing about it, okay? If Gabbie Hanna would just start putting out music, building her channel. I mean, I'm not talking about a song every year, okay? I'm talking about an album every year. And you really were recording this music, and you really were, instead of telling everybody what you were going to do, and instead of telling everybody what a rock star you were, you acted like the rock star that you wanted to be. Maybe you would be that rock star. I don't know, you know? But like I said, I don't deny anybody their dreams. And if that's what she wants to be, Gabbie Hanna wants to be a rock star so bad that she's about to, like, you know, get a Sharpie marker and put rock and roll on her knuckles. I think she should, you know. I think she should buy a tambourine, and she's already got the microphone, and she's already got the band, and whatever. I mean, do who you want to be, but don't sit there and constantly find the need to defend it. Just be it. Just be it, you know what I mean? And I said that in a past video. Just be you. Just be good enough for you, right? Stop having to defend yourself. I think that Gabbie Hanna was really going through something. I really, really do. I hope that she's better now. I hope that putting this song out makes her happy. I hope she sells enough of it. I hope that she gets enough views that she doesn't think that she's being shadow banned. I hope that this is, for her, the end of this cathartic experience. Do I think it's the last drama that we're going to see from Gabbie Hanna? No, I don't. But do I think that all this drama was hyped up just to put this song out? I don't know that I necessarily believe that. The timing doesn't seem right to me. Do I think that it helps that she had all this drama and now she puts out this song? Yeah, but like, if it was a song that she wrote herself that was called Secrets of the Internet, or All the People That Did Me Wrong, or something like that, that people would go over based on the drama, then that would seem more fitting to me. But for all this drama, for then it to be a cover of a Alanis Morissette song, doesn't make sense to me, especially coming from somebody that knows how to go viral. And that's just my 2 cents. So no, I think that they're completely 2 separate things. I really, really do. I don't think it hurts that she had the drama come out and now more people are paying attention to her. I think she's probably going to get more views on it had she not done any drama at all. And I think she knows that. So do I think that the next artistic, creative endeavor that comes out from Gabbie Hanna, we're going to see more drama? Absolutely, I do. Because I think in her head somewhere, she believes I'm only as good enough as the hype that's built around what I'm doing. So anyway, and that's sad. And that's sad that she doesn't believe in herself more. But I really think that that's what it's about. So anyway, let me know what you think about all of that in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.